I wish we had the flavor from here with the noodles from here. Demise Media's beef flavored noodles. That would be good. If I was in outer space somewhere, on Mars for a year, for just 1 year, which one of these would I pick to go with me to freaking Mars for a year? Drum roll please. You guys wanted it. We have another noodle review video. Maruchan versus Chef Wu. So on our left here, we have the Maruchan beef. This is what it looks like inside. And over here we have the Chef Wu beef. Side by side. I just wanted to show you guys that my girlfriend, her family, they eat a lot of these, so she got these from her family. These are good. These are really, really good. I used to have these as a kid growing up. My son loves these. This one is good. I mean, good shit. I mean, when you are lazy and you don't have a lot of money, you get one of these, you put cilantro, you put stuff in there, you're good to go. Whoa! Whoa, making a mess. Let's go ahead and do this one, the Chef Wu. Alright, let's go ahead and check out this Chef Wu. Okay, this is the Chef Wu. Now, I heard a lot of people talk about this being vegan or vegetarian or something. I really don't know, but it looks pretty good. Let's move over here. Whoa, look at the way that fluffed up, you know. You know, we got a lot of people on here saying, oh my god, you added too much water, bro. Man, I'm adding the water that the freaking labels are telling me to, you know? See that line? You see that freaking line, dude? It's below the line. So shut your faces. Okay? Side by side. I mean, when I make these on my own, not for noodle reviews, I add less water. Or no, I actually add the same amount of water, but I also add hot sauce and all kinds of stuff to give it more flavor. What is up, y'all? It's Demise Media. I'm gonna stop making these videos as what the fuck is that word? What is up, y'all? It's Demise Media. Like I said before, I'm gonna stop making these videos as consistently as possible. One, because these are not very, very healthy. And two, you know, it gets boring after a while doing these over and over again, you know. But I did do a poll, right, on YouTube. And I said, what do you guys want? A new song or a new noodle review? And you guys chose the noodle review. So I was like, oh man, my music sucks. People don't want to hear my music. They'd rather watch me eat noodles. Thank you all so much for tuning in. You guys have been liking this Chef Wu Express stuff and saying that it's vegan or more organic. I don't know anything about that. It says here vegetarian. So yeah, that must be right. So on this side, you guys already know what it is. This is a classic and this is new-ish. So let's go ahead and start off with this one here. I hope you guys had a nice Halloween. Halloween was popping. I live in Santa Clara, California, and there's just a lot of houses with decorations and candy. My son got 2 bags full of candy. Now, as you can tell, it's November, and I already put up my Christmas decorations. So let's go ahead and start off with holding it. It is not hot to the touch, which is good. You want to, if it's cold outside and you live in Chicago or you live in New York or something and it's winter, this will warm up your hands without burning. I mean, it's pretty hot. But I heard that it's actually safer for the environment to be in these little cardboard cups as opposed to the styrofoam. That's one thing about Chef Wu that surprised me, is the flavor. Sometimes it's hit or miss with these, and it says vegetarian on it, so you would think that it would be bland or boring, but no, this is good. This has got a lot of flavor. The noodles look pretty decent. Not bad. The noodles are pretty slimy, which is good because with other noodles like Panda Express, those abominations of mankind, the noodles were gross and hard, and it was just sickening. Panda Express was sickening. Not bad at all. I already like the flavor. The noodles are okay. The noodles are what you would expect from something like a Maruchan or a cup noodle or a top ramen. Yeah, the beef flavor is not very strong. It's not too salty. It's a little watery. And I didn't add too much water. Alright, you freaking schmucks. Got hella haters. All you haters. Okay, now let's go to the fan favorite. The Maruchan Instant Lunch Beef. Let's go ahead and try this one. Move this out of the way. Now here you can see the beef chunks, if that is really beef. Probably not. Corn, carrots, all that stuff. Let's mix it around. Let's try the soup first. Definitely not as much of a saltiness. I mean, this seems to have more flavor. The soup is darker than this one. And Maruchan, even someone commented recently and said that they feel like this particular brand is always not as flavorful as other ones. And I've noticed that with a little bit of water, with a lot of water, depends on what flavors it is, but it seems to not have as much flavoring. And try the noodles now. Good noodles though. The noodles are what you expect. These are what we're all familiar with, I'd say. We're familiar with these noodles. Still pretty damn good. I mean, I think this is gonna fill you up more than that is. Because when I opened them, there seemed to be more noodles in this cup than in that cup. I could be wrong though. Let's try this. Let's get a little thumbnail. So, I mean, looking at them here, these noodles look a little more stringy, bouncy, and these look a little more slimy and heavier. Seems like these are absorbing the broth a little more. Not sure. But the noodles do have a weird taste. Maybe because it's vegetarian. I don't know what about it is vegetarian. weird aftertaste for the Chef Wu. Man, see, this is what I wish. I wish we had the flavor from here with the noodles from here. Demise Media's beef flavored noodles. That would be good because the flavor here in the broth is pretty decent. It's pretty good. It's not too overpowering. You could add a little less water if you want. You could add a little more water. But the noodles have a weird aftertaste. It's not the broth. That's good. The noodles have a weird, chemically, maybe something vegetarian-wise aftertaste that I don't like. But the broth and the soup is good. Here, the soup itself is not very strong. It's lacking. Add less water if you want. Add more water. I don't care what you do. But from my personal point of view right now, the noodles are really good. There's no weird aftertaste. But the beef flavor soup is lacking. So these noodles with this broth would be a fucking winning combination. So I'm gonna rate these two here. I'm gonna put them against each other, make them fight. This one here, the broth is pretty good. The noodles, not very good. I don't like the noodles. The flavor, the aftertaste is kind of nasty. This one here, like a lot of other Maruchans, the flavor is lacking. The noodles are fine. There's no aftertaste with the noodles. If I was in outer space somewhere, okay, on Mars for a year, for just 1 year, which one of these would I pick to go with me to freaking Mars for a year? Drum roll, please. It's gonna be this. It's gonna be the fan favorite, the loyal go-to. Everybody knows what it is. People buy t-shirts of it from Target. It says Maruchan on it. This one I'm picking. The noodles are better. There's no weird aftertaste. Does it lack flavor? Yes. Could I put less water? Yes. Could I put more water? Yes. Give me a little hot sauce. Give me some black pepper, some cilantro, all that shit. This will be good. Here, the noodles have a weird aftertaste. So there's no really fixing that, really. So Maruchan beef wins over Chef Wu. You didn't woo me this time, Chef Wu. You didn't woo me, man. Thank you all so very much for watching. Like I said, less consistently posting noodle videos because they're not healthy. You guys like to watch me torture myself. There will be a new song coming out called Struggle or Struggling. It's about my family and, lost loved ones and stuff like that. So that'll be coming out next. And after that, just what noodles do you like? Do you like the Mama packet noodles, Top Ramen? What's your favorite flavor? My favorite flavor is probably Maruchan's roast beef in the package form. I've always loved that one since I was younger. The Maruchan pork is a good one too. So thank you guys so much. Halloween was badass. I hope you had a good Halloween. I hope you had a lot of candy. Remember never to floss or never brush your teeth. No, I'm kidding. That's a joke. Thanksgiving's coming up. Okay? And then Merry Christmas. Merry freaking Christmas. Thank you all so freaking much from the bottom of my heart for all the recent subscribers lately. All of the comments, even if they're bad comments, even if they're good comments, I don't care. Comments are comments. The bad ones make me laugh. And the good ones really make me appreciate making these videos for you guys. So thank you all so much. Demise Media, we are out.